night. Oh, well, then I guess you're not going to sleep then, right? Oh, okay. I was just checking. Hey, y'all. Come on in. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Hey. Y'all come on in this room. I wanted to talk to you guys, especially after Nakima went on the air and broadcast. Welcome, guys, to the Brownstone. Okay, Amina, they see you, baby. Go on now. Go on. Why she do that? Hey, hi, y'all. Hey, Ro. How you doing? Hey, y'all, come on in this room. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about. So much is happening. We are growing again. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Oh, yeah. Y'all, listen. I'm going to tell you one thing. I am going to be talking about a couple of things, but I'm so glad y'all here. I'm so excited. Y'all want me to just stay here saying, okay, I like the light ring. You what? You like the light ring, dear? You do? Oh, okay. Okay, then we will continue to use the light ring because you can see it in my glasses, right? Well, I had to get creative because I had we have studio lights here, right? So when we get back to shooting What's for Brunch for the Sunday brunch, I have to have that stuff. So we already have an entire set here and all of that. Y'all come on in here. Let me know that you're here. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Brownstone. We're actually live on about 6 different platforms as we speak right now. And I just wanted to come on here and give Nakima a huge shout out. Her and Alfred went live, y'all. And she took him for his little walk. And then she came home and she went live. And her broadcast, y'all ready for this? Her broadcast was on all of the Brownstone Living, Brownstone Worldwide's platforms. But she was also broadcasting live on KCCR, the app. So if you don't have the app, what I would encourage you to do is to go ahead and download the app right now. It's KCCR, or you can just type in your app store, My Brownstone Living, and that logo that you see in the corner right here, it's going to pop up. Okay. So when you see that, that's what you're going to tap on. Come on in here, y'all. I'm so glad to see y'all this Friday. I don't know about y'all, but I'm like Nakima. Nakima just went off the air on KCCR radio and on the Brownstone Worldwide platforms. What I want you guys to know is that she has an amazing show. It's called Tea Time. She was actually sipping some amazing tea. Now I'm gonna have to reach out to her to find out exactly what it was. So big shout out to her, and for her coming on and talking about all of the things that are impacting all of us. One thing that she did talk about was the impact of the inflation that we're dealing with right now, and the fact that we do have all kinds of you're doing this right. It makes me proud. I'm going to find out who you are because it says Facebook user on my side. So I don't know who you are. If you would let me know who you are, that would be really, really great. But I appreciate you coming on. So y'all listen, I'm not cooking tonight. I'm not doing any of that. I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys briefly. First of all, if you don't know who I am the owner and the founder of Brownstone Worldwide, which houses KCCR Radio, the Brownstone Center, which I partner with DeCarlo Collins and also Cullen Carey. We also have Lamont Belton, who is a part of the crew, and we all get together and we do this huge thing called KCCR Radio, the Brownstone Center. We have Cullen's Corner, and we have all of these great shows that are a part of the family. But y'all, you ready for this? We have 2 new air personalities that are going to be joining the family. And so we're excited about that. We are finalizing everything. So I'm not at liberty to say who it is and how they are going to be, when they're going to be joining the Brownstone family, but I just know that they are coming. And so we're super excited about that and what that's going to transpire into. So we're really excited. How can you find these new air personalities and the old ones? You can always head over to kccrthebrownstone.com. You can always go over to the Brownstone Center or Brownstone Worldwide on Facebook, and you can check us out. Hey, Kima, how you doing? Great show tonight. I'm all nosy. I want to know. Listen, you're going to have to leave little crumbs throughout the rest of the week so that we'll know to be sure to log in on next week, Friday. Because you showed out for that. You were wrong. You were wrong for that. How you just gonna give us just a little crumb? Just a little crumb. Just a little bit like this. Just small right there. Yes. So anyway, like I said, I'm not cooking tonight. What I am going to be doing is I am going to be doing my tips, topics, and talk. If you guys follow me on my personal page, Yvette Berry, that's YVETTE, that's my middle name. And my main name is Berry. Just a little bit. No, you did more than a little bit. Don't play me. I was like, what's she gonna be talking about? Listen, y'all got to listen in because Kima, she gonna be doing something next week. We don't know what it is. But yes, you did that. Very good show. And please, if you would let us know the name of the tea that you had. Y'all, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna pull in the Kima. And I have this chair here. And what I'm gonna be doing tonight is we're going to be, if you haven't visited Brownstone, you're missing. You're missing. I appreciate you. I really do. So Brownstone Worldwide is what this person is talking about. I'm nosy. I want to know who this is because it doesn't even give your name. It just says Facebook user. And I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. So y'all, if you've been paying attention to any of my Facebook reels recently, you notice that I'm doing something now called Tips, Topics, and Talk, where we give you news and information that you can use, like literally use. We had this one. I'm gonna show y'all something. Let me see. I'm gonna go over here to my cupboard. And what is all this? What is this? Lord have mercy. I can't even imagine where my children have been. Okay, so my daughter went grocery shopping today. That's evident. But y'all, I did a whole segment. Y'all ready for this? On this sucker right here. So if you go to my Facebook reels, let me tell you what we do. We dance a little something. Me and my granddaughter, we dance. We dance. We dance. We really, really dance. Hey, hey, like this. Right? But then the other times what I do is, this thing is just moving. Come on now, quit. So the other thing that I do is I provide tips, topics, and talk for you guys so that you can apply it to your life. So let me tell you, we did a couple of hacks with aluminum foil. Let me show you. This is super, super easy. Y'all ready? You take some of the aluminum foil. You ain't even got to take it that. And this is that good heavy duty stuff, y'all. Okay? Listen. You take your aluminum foil. You ball it up. Right? You ball your aluminum foil up. Y'all see what I just did? Right here. And this eventually, this can become your knife sharpener. So so if I was on another platform, I'm going to do as if I was on another platform, because that other platform does not allow you to have sharp objects in the screen or else it'll shut off. So I'm not going to do that here, but you can take your knife and rather than using a sharpener, if you don't have one or whatever, you can just use regular aluminum foil and rub it across in the crevices of your aluminum foil that you balled up. And you can sharpen your knives like that. I actually did use it just to prove a point, and then I cut a tomato. There's an actual Reels video out of me doing that. Now, the other thing that I did once I was done with that, then I took old Sally. Let me show y'all. Some of y'all know who Sally is. Let me show you who Sally is. Mm-hmm. So Sally is my cast iron skillet. She is my favorite, right? And so I baked some chicken in it the other day. And me and Sam, it was a great reel. Well, thank you very much if you actually saw it, but I appreciate you. So listen, I wash my dishes using this same ball of aluminum foil, not this one particularly. So what am I telling you? I always give tips, topics, and talk. We did some really, really good ones this week, and I have more that are coming. I'm going to go ahead and put Sally back in the oven. That's her resting place, and she is not in use. So great reels. Information that you can use. It's okay to sometimes dance or whatever, but let me tell y'all, I want to make sure that you all are getting news and information and tips, topics, and talk that you can actually use, especially knowing that we have to find different ways to generate revenue for our household. And I'm going to be talking about that over the next couple of weeks. So here's what I want you guys to do. Go ahead and download the KCCR My Brownstone Living, the app. That's the first thing, because that is where you're going to be hearing shows like the ones that I do, which are the Sunday brunch. we are going back into our series called Mind Your Own Business for the month of June. For the entire month of June, we're going to be talking about minding your own business. It's in 5 different phases. It's called Wake Up. It's called Get Up. It's called Make a Plan, Work Your Plan, and Stay Ready. When you do those 5 things and you take care of your business, you'll be able to make it through this really rough time. And right now, it is pretty rough. So you have situations now where gas right now for me, today, I put $20 worth of gas in my car. I didn't even make it to a half a tank. I have a mid-sized car. I don't have a very large car, but I paid $4.19 per gallon. And you know what they're telling us as folks who live in the US of A? It's not going to get no better. So earlier this week on the day shift, one of the things that I talked about was the fact that gas was getting ready to go to, you ready for this before the end of the summer? $150 per barrel. That is absolutely going to impact us at the pump. Okay. So if you're going to be paying more for gas, that means that you have to make a decision on what you're going to do with other funds that you have, right? Because everybody has a budget. At least I do. I know how much money I spend on gas every week. But recently, oh, honey, I went up the street. You can't wait for that stuff. Okay, well, cool. So listen, I went up the street. And let me tell you what happened. I made a decision. I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to stay in my home. And if I'm not in my home, I'm going to find something in the surrounding areas that I am going to be doing for the summer. Okay. So this is what we did. We found a couple of different places in the area that we can actually be a part of or participate in for the summer. And one of the things that we found out was not far from us, about maybe 25 miles from us, there is a water park that just got built. It's called Spivey Water Park. It's in Stockbridge, Georgia. So we, the kids went out there. My babies did. The 19 and my 15-year-old went out there. They went and hung out with some of their other friends, and they went to the water park. And it's super nice, y'all. But let me tell y'all something, honey. I don't know. Maybe I'm old school. I'm of the old. I'm of the, I guess, demure. Let me just say this, y'all. Just because they put it in your size don't mean you ought to wear it. Let me just put it to you like that, okay? I love y'all. I really, really do. But here's what I want y'all to know. I want you to know, girl, if you're going to wear you a swimsuit, make sure that you can wear it. Okay? I hope that makes sense because I don't want anybody to take that out of context, okay? Do I have a PayPal? I do have a PayPal. And I'll be happy to send it to you once I find out who you are because it still says Facebook user. So y'all, listen. Here's the one thing that was really kind of interesting was everybody was naked. Everybody had on their waist beads. It didn't matter how big their belly was. Just and I thought, oh my God, what's happening? I don't understand. Like, what are you doing? Why is that covering up your bikini? Like your fupa's covering up your bikini. I was like, oh, girl, okay. Because see, here's my thing. If I'm going to wear certain things, I'm going to do that at the house, okay? I just am. Now, let's talk about what I decided to do to kind of save money. Because I know, first of all, to go to this water park every day is a no. That is an absolute no. I wish that they would build something closer over here. Now, I live near Fayetteville, Georgia, and they are building an entire amusement park in Fayetteville, Georgia. So I am crazy, super excited about that. Okay, because then that'll be somewhere else for us to go. And I also don't stay far from Sonoy, Georgia. A lot of you guys are familiar with Sonoy because that's where they did a lot of the major. I'm the person that leaves you like blah, blah, yet it. I still don't know who you are. But okay, so we're gonna figure it out. So I live near Sonoy as well, and that's where they shoot The Walking Dead. They actually shoot here in the town that I live in too, and they're actually shooting some of the final episodes. They're also shooting The Avengers about maybe a quarter mile from my house. So yeah, really, really cool, nice place to be in, living in this area. But let me tell you what we did, honey. Because I promise you, I'm not giving up a bunch of money this summer. Number one, my daughter is getting married. She's getting married in Wisconsin to her fiance. And I got to put all my money in the coffers. Not only that, but it costs money, y'all, to run a business. Okay, so I can't touch that money. It's got to run the business. Okay, so money that comes in from customers and advertisers and whatever, it goes directly back into the business. Okay, we're going to talk about that too, and what it takes to actually run KCCR and also literally Brownstone worldwide. We're going to talk about that one day. Now, so what I decided to do, because y'all, it's going to be hot as fish grease again in Georgia. What I decided to do was I got a pool. I bought a pool. Let me say that again. I bought a pool. Now, it's not an in-ground one. How old is she? Oh, how old she is. Um, who? Oh, my granddaughter? Oh, she's 6. She's 6 years old. So, okay, so I decided to purchase a pool. I didn't want to buy anything really big because the way that my backyard is built, I'm going to have one built in the back of the house, right? So I have my deck, and then behind my deck, on my portion of the land, there is tons of space for me to actually put the pool that I want and to have stairs going down. So we're going to work on that. And I want to work with a great builder that'll be able to give me exactly what I want. So in the meantime, what I did was I bought one that's what they call an above ground pool. So I bought that, and we're going to put that up tomorrow. Okay, so the last parts arrived today. We're going to put that up, and it's not a large pool. I think it's like, I don't know, 12 feet or so, 12 by something or whatever, but it's enough for everybody to get in if they want to do what they want to do. It's an above ground pool, and when we're done, we can either cover it up for the end of the year. So the filters and everything arrived, and I'm excited about it because it would be kind of nice to have like a little siesta ingrown at about cost some change. Yeah, it costs some change, honey. It sure does. It sure does. So, and that's okay because I'm going to make sure that I budget for it, because next year I plan on having a pool back there. Oh, yes, because I love to swim. That is one thing I know how to do very well. And I love to swim. It is just something about being in that water. And I want to have it where it looks like it is an oasis of sorts right there. Pool party at your crib. You better know it, girl. Yes, pool party at your crib. Hey. Let me stop. Okay, so the reason why I'm bringing this up is not to talk about my pool, but because it's actually going to save me money. Because overall, I think I spent about $250 for it. And I was like, oh no, I'm not buying that over here. Let's go online and let's buy this part here, because the filter, y'all, I went to Big Lots. How about y'all wanted me to pay y'all $90 for the filter for my pool? You got me messed up in a whole bunch of ways. Okay, so for anybody that is new to Tips, Topics, and Talk with your girl Paulette, which is something that I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings, I am very clear. Let's put it that way. And I like to have fun. So just kind of be prepared for that, because I don't mind just laughing and talking and being myself, especially in times like this where in other places I can't laugh and talk and be myself. Okay. So just bear with your sister. Tonight, like I said, I'm not cooking. I did want to come on here and congratulate Nakima on another great show that she did tonight. She was live on KCCR radio at the same time that she was broadcasting on the Brownstone Center, the YouTube page, Brownstone Living in Essentials, on her personal page, and all over the place. So she did an amazing job, and she's got a surprise for us next week. So I want to make sure that we are prepared for her surprise. So before we get back into our other segment, guess what I got to do, folks? I got to pay the bills. So what I am going to do is I'm going to share with you one of the things that we've got going on right now. We are actually running a sale. That sale is a limited time only. This will go on until about June 15th. This is our Juneteenth t-shirt. We already have orders that have already been shipped out. People have already received them. What I want you to do is to head over to mybrownstonerliving.com. And when you go to checkout, you are going to choose One Nation at checkout for the Juneteenth tee. That's going to give you 10% off. 10% off the purchase of that t-shirt. It takes about 4 days for you to receive it, give or take. Somebody actually sent me a picture of their t-shirt today, and they were wearing it, and it looks amazing. Mine is going to be here on, I think, Friday. Next week, Friday. No, it should be here by Wednesday. That's what it says. So next week, Wednesday. So I'm excited about that, y'all. Go ahead and get that One Nation Under a Groove. You get it? One Nation Under a Groove. Getting down with all the funk of it. One Nation. Yeah, y'all remember, no one can stop us now. Yeah, that one. And it says Juneteenth 2022. And you are doing this to keep the lights on at the Brownstone because it costs money to run this place, right? So go ahead and get your t-shirt today. And I'll share this again before we actually end today's show so that you guys can take a look and see what it is that you want. Now, another thing that we are doing is we are also running, let me see. We are also running, I'm gonna stop that one. We're also running, head on over, once again, go on over to mybrownstoneliving.com because we actually have the Brownstone blend. So I'm gonna show this to you guys. So we have Brownstone blends that is still available. And here it is. We have some that I'm actually preparing for a customer that has purchased on the website. My Brownstone Living and Essentials are spices. One is our everyday blend. The other one is our cinnamon sugar nutmeg blend. We have our garlic lemon pepper blend, and we also have our turmeric jerk blend that is perfect for your other flavorful dishes that you want to add additional flavor to. You can head over to the website, and what I can tell you is right now you can get the you can get 30% off for the entire month of June on our Brownstone Blend Starter Pack. The Starter Pack comes with the 4 blends. It comes with 4 recipe cards from Brownstone Living and Essentials, the kitchen. And then we also have a Brownstone Living and Essentials towel set that you will get for 30% off the retail price. And 30% off the retail price, it normally goes for $50 for the entire box. And it comes in a cute box and all of that. And you'll get 30% off when you purchase that. Again, all of these resources go directly into keeping the lights on at the Brownstone Center KCCR and also Brownstone Worldwide. Just don't think we out here taking cruises and stuff. It is a passion and we enjoy what we do, but it does need to generate revenue. And we appreciate those of you all who have shown us love, who have purchased the products, who have repurchased products, right? And continue to support us. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to Ro Woods. Shout out to Erica West. Shout out to Latasha Bristol. Shout out to Jilzette Osborne. Shout out to all of the people, Brenda Webster, and all of our other people that have supported the business of running this business by purchasing those items and continue to do so. I actually have, like I said, about 3 or 4 boxes that I have to send out tomorrow. And hopefully we'll have more by the end of the evening, which wouldn't surprise me. So let's talk about tips, topics, and talk a little bit further. So tips, topics, and talk is a part of also Brownstone Living, the newsletter. Why am I talking about the newsletter? Y'all, because it's ready. It's going out tonight to all of the subscribers. Okay. And what I will tell you is that we have information, and I'm looking at it right now. We have new arrival and offers. Okay. We have a deal with Goalie Nutrition. If you want to try them out, you can definitely try them out. And you get 10% off your purchase using my name as the code. How about that? Let's also talk about the fact that we are definitely going to be talking about Father's Day and Juneteenth in this newsletter. And we're also talking about something else. And we're going to be sharing that with you guys before we leave this particular broadcast. 4 essentials every backyard staycation station needs this summer, right? A place to stay cool. What did I do? I purchased a pool, right? That's the first thing that I did. I don't have an in-ground pool yet. That's coming. So I just decided to just get me one. Like I said, about $250 one. And so we went on ahead and got that. We're going to put some floats in it. We're going to do some other stuff, get some other accessories at the Dollar Tree and stuff like that to kind of keep it fun. Get us some little, water pistols and stuff like that. And then a place to gather and lounge. Well, I have a deck in the back and we'll be back there. But I also, the way my deck sits, there's a dip. There's like a hill in the back. So we're going to put the pool on the side, one side of the house. Okay. I have about 1 acre of land. And so I'll be able to put it over there right where the woods start. and we'll just have some fun over there. And I'll get some small, little deck furniture or something like that to kind of help it look really, really nice. But I would encourage anybody that is going to be following us on a regular basis, I would encourage you to go ahead over to mybrownstoneliving.com. And what I would love for you guys to do is I would love for you guys to register for the newsletter, because again, it goes out tonight. And once it goes out, guess what? If you register after tonight, you're still going to get it. It's just, you're not going to get all the good stuff right away. Okay. Now, here's what's going to happen to Brownstone Living next month. It's going to get a little bit bigger, and then it's going to get a little bit bigger, and it's going to get a little bit bigger, right? We actually have a VA that works with us to put it together. And we're expanding Brownstone Living to some other features. And so eventually it will be a paid subscription service. It's not going to be a lot, but again, it costs money to make it what it is for us. And so we are going to stamp, like, it'll probably be no more than $3 a month for something like this, right? But we appreciate everybody that continues to support the business. That is super, super, super important. So we will be sending this out. It's all kind of sales on here, information about our shows, information about the return of Cullen's Corner. You can actually find out about tips, topics, and talk, and the 20 recipes booklet called A Month of Sundays. That's available too. And it's a digital download, and it's also available on Amazon for the hardback copy. And then we have special gifts for dad that are in here as well. So I would encourage you guys to go ahead and grab your copy. The only thing that you have to do is to register online at mybrownstoneliving.com. It's absolutely free. We don't sell your information or anything like that. It's just a way for us to continue to communicate with us. Okay. I don't know if y'all talking or not. Okay. Pool party at your crib. Okay, cool. All right. So, like I said, I just wanted to come on here for a little while and kind of chat with you guys and hang out. I haven't seen you all. I had a ton of meetings this week that literally have me scratching my freaking head. So with all of that said, I definitely wanted to come on here and let you guys know that we're still here. The day shift is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And also tips, topics, and talk is in the evening, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We have Cullen's Corner that's coming up next week, Thursday. We have a special guest who's in the building with us. She's going to be giving us some information. You don't want to miss that. We also have Hot Topics. Cullen will be going live to talk about that. Probably Wednesday or so, you'll see him go live on our platforms. And then DeCarlo Collins will also be joining the fold, where he's going to be doing that front porch conversation with you guys. And that's what he calls it. He calls it the front porch, which I think is awesome. We also have our evening shows that come on KCCR Radio, the Brownstone. And the one that I really, really love, well, I like all of them. First of all, Tea Time, which Nikema E just went off the air on KCCR Radio. But we also have Urban Minimalist, and she does a show called Tunes and Tingles. Y'all ready for this? This show comes on Monday through Thursday. It starts at 8 p.m. And it is a way to bring, it's like melatonin for your ears, y'all. Okay. Because she does meditation. She does ASMR. She does all of the noises and things that people are really into. And then she plays the most amazing music selection during that time. And she'll whisper when she talks to you. I have never and I've been in radio for years, okay? I have never seen anybody do a show like that. So I was really, really surprised when I actually sat up and I listened to it the first time, and I thought, she's for real. She's the business. And she takes time to take you through what she's got going on during the show. And that's to help you to bring it down 1,000. It's only an hour show, but it helps you to calm down. You get your music, you get your 550 megahertz, or is it 850? I think it's 850 megahertz of music that you can hear, and it puts you in a zone. And it is freaking amazing. I absolutely love it. So I definitely wanted to come on here and tell you guys about that. The Sunday brunch, again, this month, we are going back to minding our own business. I'm going to pull some of those things out of the archives, and I'm going to actually redo the shows. Now, here's something else that I want you guys to be aware of. We are actually in the studio with some other folks, and I'm excited about this one. We're going to be working with, what's the name of this? It's called Hardlines. We're going to be working with Hardlines Production Studios, and we are going to be providing new services to some of our sister stations. And so we're excited about that. We're going to be sharing more about that as time allows. But we also want to remind those of you all who are interested in becoming air personalities, I want to remind you guys that you can actually go over to mybrownstoneliving.com, and on one of our pages, it says like become a host. You can literally register and let us know if you're interested in becoming a part of the Brownstone family. Now you have an option. You can do 30-minute shows, or you can do a 60-minute show. You can do it 5 days a week. You can do it 4 days a week. Is there a fee? There absolutely is. However, it comes with some great perks. You get a private room where you can go and chat with other people who are working on the same things that you are. We actually do classes with you guys to help teach you about breathing and about all of the other things that you need to know about being an air personality. Because here's one of the things that kind of throws me. Everybody can buy a mic. Honey, I got so many mics in here, it ain't even funny. Okay. But I've been in radio for a long time. I'm from the entertainment industry, and I know good mics. I know bad mics. I know what it sounds like, because these ears have not lied or left me stranded yet. And so in that, we want to make sure that we're teaching people who really want to make this a craft for themselves. We want to teach them how to do it correctly so that they stand out from the crowd. Anybody can open their mouth and talk, but are you using proper inflection? Are you learning how to act with it? Are you doing the things that are necessary to make you sound better on the air, right? So one of the things that I have done for years and stopped doing was I actually taught acting classes for years and years and years. Modeling agency right here in Atlanta, and did that on the side while I was on the set of In the Heat of the Night. I'm telling my age. I'm telling my age. You know, so those were the things that I helped pay the bills while I was in school. And I want to share that with people that want to make this their mainstay, if they want to make this more than just a hobby, right? Because we have a lot of podcasters right now that they just doing this, and then after about 6 months, they like, nah, this ain't for me. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Once you get that skill set, you'll appreciate what you've learned, and you'll be able to get out there and learn how to have yourself marketed. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to teach you how to market yourself. We're going to talk to you about how you can, we're going to teach those classes. Like, these are going to be classes, right? And then at the end of the year, not this year, but probably in Q3 of the summer, we are literally going to have our very first conference. So these are the things that are happening behind the scenes. But that conference is only so that you can get more information about being your best self when you are on the air, when you are presenting yourself with the things that you need to be your best self as an air personality or as a podcaster, because it is different. You need to know all of the things, right? Because 9 times out of 10, when you become an air personality, you make a decision that you want to become a radio host, you want to be a podcaster. See, there's a difference. People need to know which one it is. You need to know. And a lot of people don't know that there is a difference. Okay. There's a certain skill set that comes with it. So I want you guys to be prepared for that. So those are some of the things that you're going to learn as you come under the auspices of Brownstone Worldwide. And yes, you get your own show with those classes, those courses, all of that. We're going to walk you through how to be your best self. We ain't going to leave you hanging either, right? Because not only will you be able to take your show and do what you want to with it, of course, because it's yours, okay? But you will also have the opportunity to stay with us, okay? You have the opportunity to be shopped around. And so those are things we're going to be talking about in the future. We're still in beta mode with this. Thank you so much for the love, you guys. I really, really appreciate it. I want you all to know that I can actually see other platforms where people are watching. And so that's what I'm saying, because some of you guys have already disappeared. You'll pop back in or whatever. But listen, I want to make sure that you guys get this newsletter. Head on over to mybrownstoneliving.com. Subscribe to the newsletter. If you have already subscribed, this bad boy is ready. It's waiting on you, and it will be going out tonight, because all I have to do is hit the button. Okay. All right. So don't forget, tomorrow is Clean House Music. Y'all already know what it is. Get up and clean your house with us. That's what we're going to be doing, honey. And then we're going to have a content day. And KJ knows exactly what that means. We're going to be doing a little bit more work around here, getting things ready for the summer, and really enjoying ourselves. We got some fun stuff that we have coming up next week as well. But make sure that you are locked and loaded and watching on Sunday, because What's for Brunch returns. It returns. It does. All right. So I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Again, let me go ahead and do what I need to do to let you guys know. Let's see. Let's take that one off. We're going to take that one off. Oh, okay, there it is. Now, here's something else I want to tell you guys about. If you are a small business and if you're looking for business funding, you're looking for a line of credit. If you are looking for additional funding for, say, for instance, if you're a gig worker, if you are hang on just a minute, let me pull it up because it's one of our new partners. So I definitely want to tell you guys about it. You can get a revolving line of credit. You can also, if you are a gig worker, listen very closely to me on this because it's going to blow your mind. If you're a gig worker, that means if you are a taxi or a rideshare service, if you are an independent representative, if you have a side business, you're self-employed, you're 1099, whatever that is, and you're making a certain dollar amount per month, and it doesn't have to be a lot, you can actually get additional funding for your business to scale your business, to buy new supplies, to do what you need to do, to keep your payroll going up and things like that. It's simple, it's fair. You actually get more when you need it, which is great. It's great. It's great. Okay. And you use that as a revolving line of credit for yourself as well. So you can get business funding up to $25,000 within 24 hours, especially if you meet all of the criteria. And it's actually done on an app, and it is called Get a BBL, brownstonebusinessloans.com. Getabbl.com for your business loan needs and your lines of credit. Do not leave anything behind in this new economy, especially if you are a gig worker. And that is basically people who drive Ubers, independent sales reps, things like that. And then also, guys, just know that it is simple requirements to be a part of this. All you need is a $3,000 monthly bonus, monthly bank revenue that's coming into your bank every month. So I'm actually looking at all of the information that was sent to me. Okay, we're going to definitely be talking about that a little bit more. We may even bring on one of their representatives to talk to you guys and give you more information about how this works for you. So getabbl.com for your business loan needs and for not personal, but business lines of credit that you can use as you need. And here's the thing, they work with several different funding companies that are way, way different than your regular bank. These funding companies go out of their way. Even if you don't have a great credit score, they will actually work with you. You can actually have a credit score as low as 550, I think, and they'll actually be able to work with you with that. So get approved for a line of credit, draw funds multiple times as you need it. So if you get a line of credit that's for $50,000 and you only need to draw $8,000 at the time, you still have that and you can pull as you need and pay that back over time. And of course, they'll work through with you on that. Again, I was right. It's 550 FICO score is what you need. Current loans are considered. And the only thing you can't have is like negative impacts on your bank account, negative days, or NSF fees. And it has to be a US based business in order for you to be a part of it. So those are some of the requirements. It's super easy. Go to your phone, go to getabbl.com. And you'll be able to start the process of finding out whether or not you as a gig worker or as a business owner have the opportunity to get some of this funding. And I'll be sharing more about that with you guys because I know there are a lot of people on here who literally have businesses and they're looking for lines of credit because maybe a regular bank is giving them a hard time and they're tired of it. So they want to go somewhere else and do that. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I've actually used an alternative service to get funding for the business, and it worked out great for us. So something that you definitely want to look into. All right, you guys, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to ask you all once again to go ahead and download the KCCR My Brownstone Living, the app. All you have to do is type in My Brownstone Living, and KCCR is going to pop right up in your app store. It's available on Android or iOS devices. And also be ready because Cullen's Corner is going to be airing tomorrow evening, as well as Blues, Soul, and Old School. Our BSO show is definitely one for the ages, because when I tell you we go old school, we go old school. But that's what Saturdays are for, right? Okay. Then of course on Sundays we have our gospel, we have our jazz, we have the Sunday brunch, and also the video show What's for Brunch. Okay. So this is where I stop because I've got other things to do, like hit that send button. Okay. And get ready for tomorrow. Okay. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you on Sunday for What's for Brunch. All right. 3 things that I always like to tell you guys before we leave our live broadcast is love your life. You only get one. Live your life to the fullest. And lastly, breathe through every single moment. I will see you all on Sunday for What's for Brunch. and the Sunday brunch. Have a great night. Bye.